Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you joining us today. We have a really exciting webinar for you. My name is Kaylee Bateman, and I'm the programs manager with Snow Leopard Conservancy. Snow Leopard Conservancy ensures snow leopard survival, and we work to maintain and conserve mountain landscapes by expanding environmental awareness and sharing innovative practices through community stewardship and partnerships. Snow Leopard Conservancy partners with local conservationists, range country and international organizations, and mountain communities living with snow leopards. We invest in solutions that save the lives of snow leopards and other predators from the consequence of human-wildlife conflict and build a long-term foundation of coexistence, guardianship, and self-reliance. Our collaborative initiatives and locally led projects empower Indigenous traditional ecological knowledge, evidence-based science, and promote healthy mountain ecosystems across the snow leopards range. So today, this very special webinar today is being held on Earth Day. So we're really privileged to hear from an organization who has been working tirelessly on snow leopard conservation for a remarkable 25 years. Today, we celebrate not only Earth Day, but also the extraordinary accomplishments of the Baltistan Wildlife Conservation and Development Organization, or BWCDO. So to give a little bit of background on BWCDO, Dr. Shafqat Hussain founded Project Snow Leopard in 1999 as a pilot project, and later the organization was registered in 2007 as Baltistan Wildlife Conservation and Development Organization, or BWCDO, to work with local communities to find a way to compensate them for livestock loss, while also removing the incentive to retaliate against the snow leopard. BWCDO works with remote communities throughout Baltistan and Pakistan's Gilgit-Baltistan region. Their work currently covers over 18 villages across 6 valleys. Recently, BWCDO has started working in the Gojal Region in Upper Hunza. BWCDO works with local communities to resolve human-wildlife conflict and to promote coexistence. BWCDO's central mechanisms to resolve conflict between farmers and snow leopards include their livestock insurance program, building predator-proof corrals, a conservation education awareness program, as well as research and surveys. This NGO was the first organization to implement livestock insurance schemes to protect the snow leopard in Pakistan. Their unique work has been recognized on an international level with the Rolex Award, the UNDP First Equator Award in 2017, and the NABU Snow Leopard Prize in 2021. So in today's webinar, we are celebrating BWCDO's 25th year contributing towards and collaboration with local communities for snow leopard conservation and human-wildlife coexistence. So it is my immense pleasure to introduce our distinguished speaker today, Mr. Raza Muhammad. Raza comes to us from Skardu, Gilgit-Baltistan in northern Pakistan. Born amidst breathtaking yet challenging landscapes, his early life was spent surrounded by rugged terrain, harsh winters, snow-capped peaks, and the mighty Indus River. These natural wonders were not just his surroundings, but inspired and taught him resilience, adaptability, and a profound respect for wildlife and the environment. Raza holds a master's degree in environmental sciences from Federal Urdu University of Arts and Sciences in Pakistan. He has dedicated his life to conserving natural beauty and wild species. His professional journey began with the Aga Khan Development Network in Pakistan, where he worked with local communities and gained valuable experience in environmental management and social mobilization fieldwork. Since 2019, Raza has been working with BWCDO for the conservation of snow leopards and their prey species. His work involves mitigating human-wildlife conflict and creating coexistence by providing economic incentives, conducting research and surveys, and raising conservation education awareness in the Himalayan and Karakoram mountain ranges in northern Pakistan. In total, Raza brings over 12 years of experience in environmental and wildlife management, social mobilization, and project management, and he currently serves as the manager of BWCDO. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming Raza Muhammad. And before I turn it over to Raza, I just want to do a couple housekeeping items. So there will be some time for a question and answer session at the end. So if you have questions, feel free to write them into the chat, and we'll get to those questions at the end. And I know Raza has a lovely video for us that he's going to be sharing to kick off today's presentation. Take it away, Raza.
Thank you, Kelly. First of all, I would like to thank the Snow Leopard Network and especially Rakhi to give me a chance to present the 25 years achievements and collaboration of BWCDO for the conservation of snow leopards in Gilgit-Baltistan. And I would like to Kelly you to facilitate and to help me for delivering to such a webinar to the rest of the Snow Leopard Network. And I want to show my gratitude to Sir Shafqat Hussain that he established such type of organization for the conservation of the snow leopard in Pakistan. So yes, thank you that you introduced me. That my name is Raza Muhammad, and I am working with BWCDO since 2019, and currently I am manager. And yes, we are working for the conservation of snow leopard in Gilgit-Baltistan with closely collaboration with targeted areas of our projects. And our Hashim Ali, our colleague, also with me.
Hi everyone.
Yes, he's my
I'll be just
colleague.
facilitating him a little bit. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
He's a program officer, and we both are here. First of all, I want to share a short video documentary to you that telling the story of our January 25 January in the 25 year January for the conservation of the snow leopard in Gilgit-Baltistan. So you can hopefully you can enjoy the video.
जब वादी पर रात की तारीकी छा जाती है तो वो पहाड़ों से उतरता है। इंतजार करता है मकीनों के सोने का। अंधेरे की आड़ लेकर वो हमला करता है। पाकिस्तान के शुमाल में हिमालय का हैरत कदा है। कुदरत के ये मनाजिर इस कदर खूबसूरत हैं कि देखने वाले सांस लेना भूल जाते हैं। पहाड़ों, बर्फजारों, चश्मों और चट्टानों की ये दुनिया बहरहाल एक तवाज़ुन पे कायम है। इन यखबस्ता इलाकों में बसने वाले किसान अपने लिए बहुत मेहनत से जिंदगी की हिद्दत पैदा करते हैं। इनके लिए इनके खेत, मवेशी और पालतू जानवर ही सब कुछ हैं। मौसम की शिद्दत के अलावा भी इन जानवरों को कुछ खतरा दरपेश हैं और इनमें एक बड़ा खतरा बर्फानी चीते का है। अपनी मखसूस पोस्तीन के सबब बर्फानी पहाड़ी सिलसिलों का ये जानवर कभी कभार ही शिकार के लिए इंसानी आबादियों का रुख करता है। लेकिन माहौलियाती तब्दीलियों, इंसानी आबादकारी और कई दीगर अवामिल के सबब बर्फाब का ये चीता अब सिर्फ शिकारी ही नहीं बल्कि खुद भी शिकार है। जंगली हयात की जो कड़ियां एक एक करके नापैद हो रही हैं, इनमें एक सिलसिला इन बर्फानी चीतों का भी है। इंसानी आबादियों में इस चीते का शिकार एक रद्द-ए-अमल के तौर पर किया जाता है। शुमाल के छोटे छोटे देहातों में कभी कभार बर्फानी चीते का एक ही हमला काफी नुकसान पहुंचा सकता है। लिहाजा यहाँ की इंसानी आबादी इसे अपना दुश्मन तस्वुर करती है और इसके शिकार में खासी दिलचस्पी लेती है।
जमींदारी जो नई खेते नोर बांको नई औलाद पन पसे नया लेके टासें लेकिन दुल्ला के ते नुकसान थोन मचिक ना इतना जर नया दुल्ला चिबे
इंसान और इसके माहौल के दरमियान पुरअमन बकाए बाहमी या पीसफुल को एग्जिस्टेंस का फलसफा है। इसी फलसफे में वो तवाजुन मौजूद है जो किसी भी एक नौ के जानदार को हद से बढ़ने या कम नहीं होने देती। बल्तिस्तान वाइल्ड लाइफ कंजर्वेशन एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या BWCDO ने 1999 में इसी सोच के साथ अपने सफर का आगाज किया था।
We started in 1999 in one village. We applied for the Rolex Award, and the money that we got, we expanded the project in 10 more valleys. It's about 15,000 people that our project is reaching out to. There are basically three components of our project. Number one is compensation schemes. The second component is predator-proof corrals. The third is population monitoring through camera trapping and genetic analysis.
मंसूबे के इब्तदाई हिस्से में बर्फानी चीते से वाबस्ता खौफ और हिरासानी का तदारुक किया गया। मकामी लोगों को ये एहसास दिलाया गया कि ये जानवर कुदरत की तख्लीक है और एक बड़े माहौलियाती निज़ाम का हिस्सा है। एक तरफ मुतासरा किसानों में मुआवजे की तकसीम का अमल शुरू किया गया तो दूसरी तरफ बर्फानी चीते की आबादी के बारे में अदादो शुमार इकट्ठा करने के गर्ज से इनकी मुमकिना गुजरगाहों पे कैमरे लगाए गए। इन कैमरों से हासिल होने वाली तस्वीर और वीडियोस एक ऐसा नादिर जखीरा है जो कई इल्मी मकासद के लिए इस्तेमाल होगा। जो सफर 1999 में शुरू हुआ था वो अब 1/4 सदी पुराना हो चुका है। कहने में ये बात जितनी आसान सुनाई देती है, करने में इससे कहीं मुश्किल थी, मगर शायद हर मंजिल का रास्ता मुश्किल से मशरूत है। रोशनी की वो एक किरण जो एक देहात के आंगन में चमकी थी, अब 17 देहातों कस्बों का मुकद्दर है। इस सफर में मुकामी आबादी का साथ मिलना यूं भी जरूरी था कि ये मंसूबा इनसे मुताल्लिक था और इसकी कामयाबी इनके ताउन से मशरूत थी। तंजीम से जुड़ने वाले अब सिर्फ किसान नहीं, क्योंकि ये बात अब समाजी शऊर का हिस्सा बन चुकी है कि माहौल एक मुश्तरका असासा है, इसकी हिफाजत इज्तमाई जिम्मेदारी है। बल्तिस्तान वाइल्ड लाइफ के प्रोजेक्ट्स में अब और भी कई जहतें शामिल हो चुकी हैं। हमें यह समझना है कि शुमाल की खूबसूरती इस गैर मामूली तवाजुन के सबब है जो यहाँ की जंगली हयात और फितरी माहौल में सदियों साथ रहने से वजूद में आया है। हम इस कहानी में सबसे आखिर में आए हैं, सो इसके सब किरदारों को बचाने की जिम्मेदारी भी हमारी है। याद रखिए, हम घर, शहर और मुल्क तो बदल सकते हैं, मगर ये सयारा नहीं। जमीन बनी नौ इंसान का पहला और आखिरी ठिकाना है और हमें इसे हर कीमत पे बचाना है।
Okay, Baltistan Wildlife Conservation and Development Organization's 25 years of snow leopard conservation accomplishment. And first of all, yes, I would like to happy all of you the Mother Earth Day. And yes, Baltistan Wildlife Conservation and Development Organization. First of all, as you already you show the video and you know about that Pakistan Wildlife Conservation and Development Organization was established in 1999. And Mr. Shafqat Hussain was the founder of the organization, and currently he is chairman of the board. He established the organization in one village of Gilgit-Baltistan as a pilot project with the name of the Project Snow Leopard. At that time, Shafqat Hussain was with Khan Rural Support Program, and his role is monitoring and evaluation manager with Khan Rural Support Program, and he used to extensively visit to across the Gilgit-Baltistan remote areas to monitor the projects. And that time, he realized and he came to know the issues of the snow leopard predation that local community facing. When he got chance to meet to the local community and ask them about the issue, and they said to them that there we have very burning issue, that is the predation of the predation cases of our livestock by snow leopards. Then he realized that the issue is very serious, and he want to work on that. And then he start projects with the name of the Project Snow Leopard. First of all, he start from one village, and that time he got money from Rolex, and he spent that money within the community, and he extend the project to other valleys and other villages of the Gilgit-Baltistan. And later on, in 2007, the portfolio of the organization was increased and started to work for the conservation of the prey species also. And the name of the organization was changed to Baltistan Wildlife Conservation and Development Organization. The map shows that Pakistan is one of the home range country that have best habitat of the snow leopard, especially in Gilgit-Baltistan region, and we have border link with India and China. And China is the high populated country of snow leopard, and there is the corridor between Gilgit-Baltistan, Pakistan to the China and India. And yes, snow leopards cross the border to other countries, and that's why it's important for the conservation of the snow leopard in the Gilgit-Baltistan area as well. This map shows that our project area and the red dot spotted we observe are the camera trap stations that we deployed each year. And basically, we are working in 6 valleys, that is Hushe Valley, Thale Valley, and Basha Valley, and Basho Valley, and Rondu Valley. And the valleys are the Hal Falang areas and are the best habitat of the snow leopards. And these areas are also called community control hunting areas. People are working for the conservation of the prey species, mainly ibex and markhor, and that they are running the trophy hunting scheme, and the money of the trophy hunting they used for the development of the area, for the health purpose, and for the education. And for the snow leopard, yes, we are working with them, and we established the village conservation committees with these areas, and we are running our programs in these areas. If you look at the picture, that the whole area is the landscape shows just like that. There are high peaks and snowy peaks, high mountains. At a time, you observe the cool deserts and a plateau, and that's why that we have closed the this side that is called the roof of the world. That's the highest plateau. And these valleys, there are the small villages which are close to each other, and they share their pastures areas with each others, and community carry their livestock to up the hills in summers, and they uh, graze the livestock there, and in winter they come back to the village. That and these areas are also the best habitat of the snow leopard and other predators like wolf and its prey species like ibex and markhor. I would like to share the facts, quick facts and figures about the Gilgit-Baltistan. That total area is 72,000 square kilometers, and the human population is approximately 1.5 million. And as per the guesstimation that there is no exact figure in the snow leopard in Pakistan, but the guesstimation is that 250 to 400 snow leopards are found in Pakistan. And the total suitable habitat for the snow leopard is 80,000 square kilometers. Overall, the area that 55 rangeland and 35 are mountainous, and only 1% are the cultivable lands that people rely on that land and for the livelihood of their and for growth crops. And one of the most successful community-based development programs that AKRSP are running here, and they have community-based organizations, and they well organize, social mobilize the community for the development of the area and for to elevate the poverty, overall poverty of the area. As the picture shows that there are small land that community have in on these areas and mountainous areas, and they grow the crops here for their economic needs and livelihood purpose. And mainly people used to graze their livestock on top of the mountains, pasture sites, and they are happy by grazing their livestock on these areas. And you show the pictures. You see the picture that the one herder is looking very happy with his livestock, and he also conscious about the predation cases of the snow leopard, and he always look after their livestock in the pasture sites. Now, yes, I would like to discuss about the components of the Baltistan Wildlife Conservation and Development Organization. We have mainly 4 components that we are working with the community on these components. One is conservation education, and second one is predator-proof corrals, and third one is livestock insurance scheme, and fourth one is research and survey. Mainly our conservation education purpose is that we are working to prepare the new generation for the future and for the future conservation purpose. For that, we are running conservation education in our targeted areas with school children's community, and each year we organize sessions with them in schools as well as out of the schools, field activities. We engage students and teachers in outdoors and class activities also. Each year, thousands of male and female students participate in the sessions. And at that time, we also train the teachers to deliver the lesson plan relevant to local wildlife and general environment of the area. And students are very happy to participate the sessions because they get chance to learn more about the local wildlife and they get to chance to visit the areas of hotspot areas and closely observe the natures. Yes, we also provide them teaching aids and field equipments such like that spotting scope, binoculars, and other resources, stationery, and yes, they are observe the natures and wildlife of the area. And this picture shows that students showing the gestures of the snow leopards and show the sympathy to the snow leopards. And this picture is our field activity. We taken during our field activity that female students observing the biodiversity with spotoscope. And during the sessions, we encourage more and more female students to engage the sessions. This picture shows that they sketch the relationship between predator and prey and importance of these species in ecosystems. That time, every year we developed a lesson plans relevant to local wildlife, biodiversity, and environment. And we hand over the lesson plan to respective teachers of the schools, and they deliver this lesson plan in their class teaching and class during the class. They are delivered these lesson plans whole of the year, and one of the students are holding the lesson plans here. We also engage the students in class activities and shows them slideshow presentation with the help of the multimedia, and we also share the camera trap results of the area like snow leopards, ibex, markhor of the regions, and students come happy by seeing these species that they have in their areas. One of the component of our conservation education is that we have snow leopard clubs in our project areas. Main purpose of these clubs are that we engage these students for different activities. I'd like to celebrate the international days in schools, the cleanup campaigns of the area, and for the preparation of the Snow Leopard Day. They celebrate each year on 23rd October. So these students voluntarily work for the carrying the activities in their respective schools, and we provide them resources like stationery and like eco bags and capes, extra they need. And every year we have a big event. We celebrate the International Snow Leopard Day in our areas, and during the event, all schools of the valley participated in the events, and collectively they celebrate, and that's the fun day. Whole day is the fun day, and every student participate different different competition like speech competition, quiz competition, and drawing competition, and at the same time that they also enhance their skills of their skills they enhance during the events. And these events we invited to all stakeholders like government department, wildlife department, education department, and local administrations. And we celebrate, mainly we are celebrating in our Fushe Valley and Bashe Valley each year. And maximum female students participate the events. Yes, we also assess the conservation educations. This results we show that we in 2020 we conducted an assessment. We designed a questionnaires, Likert questionnaires, and we filled that questions from the students of different targeted areas. Basically, we constructed 12 questions in these questionnaires, which is relevant to the local wildlife, general environments, and three questions relevant to the snow leopards, and three questions relevant to the threat to snow leopards and climate change relevant. The question number one, which is relevant, that which is we asked them that they are able to convey the conservation related information to the community. Students are the main carrier. Then, yes, this question, 61% strongly agreed the questions. Yes, they are able to convey the conservation related information to their parents, to community. And questions 2, 3, 4, which is relevant to the plants, atmosphere, and natural resources. That 68% and 79 and 60% students should strongly agree, and respectively. And 32 students consider that one question, that human is the biggest threat to wildlife. Then 32 students show agree, and good response on snow leopards related questions, that yes, that questions 6, 7, 8, that is relevant to the snow leopards. And 68 showed good response on snow leopard related questions, mean they knew about them. Overall, only maximum of 26 were able to answer the climate change relevant questions. And so this topic is new for them. That's why minimum students are able to answer the questions. So this is the result of our assessment we conducted in 2020. And this year, we are also fill the questionnaires with the students, and we are analyzing them, and hopefully we will able to present this data also. Yeah, the next component is predator-proof coral. Mainly, snow leopards are attacked by entering the traditional corals. The past experience and past record shows that the massive predation cases occurs in traditional corals, and people of the area, herders, demanding us to construct the predator-proof corrals of their pasture sites to show their livestock. Picture shows the predation cases. This picture is, sorry. This one is the recent in 2024 incidents occurs in 2024. One of our project sites stuck, and 28 were killed by a snow leopard by entering the one traditional corrals, and that area we constructed predator-proof coral, one of predator-proof corals to show their animals. This is our improved and well-designed predator-proof coral that we established till now. More than 70 predator-proof corals at pasture sites we are built into are built till 2024. The coral, the special The importance of the corals are that they are designed traditionally and environmental friendly way. And you can see that there is no any environmental degradable material we use. We are mainly use the local materials like stone, mesh wires, and wooden bracing wall that easily available the area and that are easy to carry, to collect, and we use available material resources at the that areas. Basically, we are constructing the river coral at pasture side, which is very away from the mainly approximately 300 sorry 3-4 kilometers away from the village, and people are not able to carry the material from the village to the that side. That's why they only carry the wooden bracing walls that are not over that side, and the mainly we are using the wooden bracing wall is that it extend the uh, life of the building because it's prevent to collapse the structures. And for the roofing, we use mesh wire that they stop to enter the predators in the coral. And the capacity of the coral is that maximum 150 to 200 small livestock can shoot in this coral. These corals are favorable for livestock and protect against predator. Yes, this shows that can easily show the livestock in these corals, and till now there is no cases we found that snow leopards entered our predator-proof corals. To assess the effectiveness of the predator-proof corals, we conducted focus group discussions in our respective project areas. In this discussion, total 150 herders participated and gave feedback. Their feedback is that after the constructing corals, their health are improving, and mainly their psychological problems they have faced before the corals. So they improve the psychologically and feel comfortable after constructing the corals. And because before the corals, in traditional corals, they used to walk up whole night to guarding their livestock, and they used to fire the uh, surrounding to keep away the predators. And after the constructing the predator-proof corral, no, they can easily log their livestock at pasture sites, and they well slept. That's why every participants said that yes, no, they feel comfortable and psychologically comfortable, and they can well sleep, and they are thanks to the organizations. This picture is the traditional coral, and this is the predator-proof coral BWCDO. No, yes. What is the conflict? In predation-prone area hotspots, snow leopard kills 2 to 5% of the village herds. As I already discussed that livestock is a source of the subsistence and a form of saving wealth for the local farmers. Because these the herders, the villagers, only living that area that they have, they rely the only on the livestock and their agriculture. There is no other livelihood opportunity for them in that area. They depend only on their livestock and their on the agriculture. And a recent study on global poaching of snow leopard shows that about 50% of the pet that can trade it on the global market have their origin in snow leopard farmer conflicts. Yes, hereditary killing is one of the threat villagers poison the carcasses to kill the snow leopard. And the poison they use, they are mainly that are available with green technology, modern agriculture, all the pesticides they use, herbicides that are available for the farmer in the market. And yes, they want to kill the predator by poisoning their dead bodies of their livestock. Another component is livestock insurance scheme. That is the successful scheme of the BWCDO that we are running with our project areas, with our communities. Till now, BWCDO has established a total 18 livestock insurance scheme, and a village conservation committee collect livestock premium annually, and BWCDO contribute double the premium. Basically, the mechanism is that every year, community collect the premium of their livestock that's set by BWCDO and community. Then we have a joint account with them, and we have an endowment fund. When the community collect the premium, then BWCDO contribute our part to the endowment fund, that the double of the premium of the community we contribute. And there is the detailed process of the compensation mechanism and verification system of the predation. Village conservation committee have a separate committee under umbrella of the village conservation committee, that is livestock insurance committee. The responsibility of the livestock insurance committee is that they verify the predation, either it is snow leopard or wolf or other predators, and they fill the claims, and they take the pictures for the witness, and they fill the claim form, and after signing the VCC, the claim form will submit to the BWCDO office, and after the checking the records and verifying and documents, BWCDO release the compensation amount to the community. Each year, we handed the compensation check to the community, and that time we invite the stakeholders, government department, wildlife department, and Central National Karakoram officials to hand over ceremony of the compensation check to the community. The reason is that we collaborate and we engage the government department in this process also, that in future, if they replicate the process and the insurance scheme, if they able to contribute their part in this scheme. Yes, we are handing compensation amount to the affectees of our project area. In 2024, we collect the data with different sources, the predation cases, the data in whole Baltistan, and we are able to compensate in our project area 143 goat and 39 sheep and 22 yak and cow. And the remaining are that are the out of our project area that we cannot able to compensate, but we have data that predation cases. Yes, the last components of our project is survey and research. For that, each year we deploy camera trap in different areas of our projects, and during the survey, we engage and we collaborate with local guides, and we on the basis of their knowledge, traditional knowledge and indigenous knowledge, we set up our camera, and we fix the cameras, and there on the basis of community knowledge and the sign survey of pug marks, scab marks, and scent marks of the snow leopards. And then we mainly deploy the cameras in winter seasons. The reason is that in winter the prey species come down and the snow leopard follow the prey species, and can easily we can trap the pictures, videos in our camera trap. And after 2 to 3 months, we retrieved and stored these footages, and basically the footages and videos we use for the research purposes and awareness purposes, and for the social media, for our conservation education, and for the research when if anyone need the data, then we can share the data for the research purpose. And yes, recently BWCDO published 3 papers using the data collected from these camera traps. And we are also working to identify the individual snow leopards, and for that we are using a couple of AI software, and yes, we are trying to identify the individual snow leopard in our project areas. These are the pug marks. These are the skate of the snow leopard that we collected during our survey. And yes, in 2011 and 2021, by using the skate analysis, our chairman, Shafqat Hussain, published a paper, and that the result revealed that 31% of diet found that the local livestock remains in skate of the snow leopard. Yes, these are the results of our camera traps, pictures, and we have also videos that we use in our social medias. So our major donors is Snow Leopard Conservancy and regular donor Snow Nature and Biodiversity Conservation Union, NABU. These 2 donors are our regular donors. They are funding us for the conservation of the Lucy cat. And our partners are Government Wildlife and Parks Department, Gilgit-Baltistan, Central National Karakoram Parks, the KMP, and village conservation committees of our project areas. We also want to thank all these partners and donors that are contributing for the conservation of the big cat. So I want to thank you, all of you. Thank you very much for listening me. And yes, if you have any question, then you can ask. Yes, Kelly.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Raza, for a really inspiring and educational presentation. And congratulations to you and to BWCDO on celebrating 25 years of snow leopard conservation. Very exciting. And thank you for sharing all of your work. So as Raza said, if there are any questions, feel free, to list them in the chat and we'll take questions. And to kick us off, I do have a question for Raza. So since today is Earth Day, can you share a moment from your snow leopard conservation work that has filled you with hope and has reminded you why protecting these magnificent cats and their mountain habitats is so important?
Yeah, it's a good question. That yes, I want to tell a story from our field. The last year we hosted the participant of the different country on our snow leopard expedition trek in our one of project area Hushe Valley. The participants were amazed and observed the natures and the landscape and the ecosystem and the biodiversity they observed at the time. They observed yes, they spotted the ibex, and they spotted ibex, and they observed the puck marks, scrub marks, and scent marks of the snow leopards in the fields, and they admired its beauty. We observed the sign of snow leopard. They showed excitement, and they felt very happy and admires our conservation efforts for the LSU wicket. They continued to say that the community are very lucky that they have such species and such landscape they have, and we wish that the landscape with magnificent cats was where they're well, and our they yes, they shows that if these landscapes with their home countries, then yes, get in our home country. This came with the hope for us and reminded us why the conservation of such mountain habitat of this significant and LSU cat is important. Yes. Thank you.
Amazing. Yes, those moments make it all worthwhile. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Looks like we have a raised hand. So if you feel free, excuse me, to come off mic to answer or ask your question, or feel free to ask it in the chat as well.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Phuptoji, and I'm speaking here from Bhutan. So firstly, I would like to thank Raza and the Snow Leopard Network team for this wonderful program. So I just wanted to know that in your presentation, I've seen that you have been initiating the coral fencings to deter the snow leopard from predation. So as per your result, it indicates that the people are more with the coral supports. But what I feel is like, so in most cases, normally the hunters, they are the mobile in a sense, like they move from one place to place. So do you also like let them, or you support constructing certain such kind of corals in every place? This is the first question. And the second one is like, so when you initiate the coral livestock deterrent corals, what are the supports that you provide? You provide the materials, or you construct for them, or you just introduce them the technology and let them construct the coral? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dorji, for your questions. Yes. Yes, we already mentioned that till now we constructed more than 70 predatory corals in our pasture areas. First, we received the application from the project areas, and then we evaluate the applications, and we assess the need of the community. Then after that, we want to construct and the protocol of that areas, and we also keep in mind the predation cases of the predation in that area. Then we want to construct the protocol of that sites. And for your question is that yes, in same situation here, that people cannot keep the livestock in one place. They have different grazing areas, and yes, we are also trying to cover all the areas of our project areas by giving them the predator-proof corals. Yes. The second question is that yes, we are contributing in terms of money, and yes, and we provide the wages to the skilled laborers. And for the unskilled labor, they are laboring, the community contribute. And yes, that the community contribute in terms of local materials, not in terms of in kind of cash. but in kind of local material they contribute. But overall, if we calculate the local material, the 30% community shares for the construction of the predator-proof corals. And we provide the mesh wire that is, yes, that we buy from the market, and we, yes, we pay them the wooden prices to them, and skilled labor, masons and masonry works that we provide them. Okay.
Great. And we have a couple more raised hands in the audience here. We have Zalmai. You want to go ahead and come off mic?
Yes, thank you so much, Kelly. And thank you so much, Reza, for the great presentation. I really enjoyed it. It was very informative. So we are also in the northern border of you, like the Wakhan National Park. It's also a very famous place for snow leopard in the region. I had a human wildlife conflict research there back 2018, 2019. I think similarities will be there in the area. We had a lot of problem with wolf predation. So what other predators do you guys have, and what percentage roughly do you get from other predators? In our area, predation by wolf was very huge, close to 90% of livestock predation was done by wolf. So what is the situation at your area? And also my other question is that your compensation program, is it only for snow leopard predation, or does it also cover other predators as well? Thank you.
Thank you, Zalmi. Yeah, good question. That yes, obviously we have same terrain and same situation that we are nearby with each other, and yes, we have other predator also, just like wolf and lynx also, that and brown bear here, but that is not our project area. Yes, but in Jusai, that is one of the second highest plateau of the world, that there are brown bear, and yes, black bear are also here, but we not detect in our camera trap, but lynx we capture in our camera trap, and snow leopards. The second question is that yes, we only compensate the predation of snow leopard because we are mitigating the conflicts between snow leopards and the community and creating coexistence. For that, we developed an insurance scheme with the community. And after that, I already mentioned that after the verification process, that is, yes, it is the predation of the cases of the snow leopard, then we compensate the community of that. For the wolf, we not compensate to them. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question. And we have another raised hand. Marcello, do you want to go ahead and come off mic and ask?
Thank you so much. And thank you very much, Raza, for your nice presentation. So I really enjoyed. I have missed it, but I have just out of curiosity. So basically, which is the livestock management system in the area? So I assume that predator-proof corral are used especially during the night to prevent nighttime predations. But in the case of daytime predations, if they happen, are there any form of prevention measures such as human guarding or the implementation of livestock guardian dogs or that kind of stuff? Thank you very much.
Yes. Yes, that is a good question. Predation cases mainly yes occurs at night time, and the daytime, yes, it's the responsibility of the community. We assign the task to the community, to the herders. They are the responsible to look after and guard their livestock. And if they are, yes, they openly graze the livestock, then obviously predation cases occurs. Though it is hard. We taught them, we teach them the herding techniques, and we yes educate them that yes, you maximum 2 to 3 person should look after the livestock at pasture sites. And the predation cases in the daytime, that is maybe if occur that 1, 2, 3 numbers that yes they can the predator can attack. But in coral, that there massive attacks occurs and mass killing occurs, that then that is a huge damage to the community. But in our car, till no, never predation cases occur that after the construction. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely. Thanks, Marcello. Thanks, Raza. So we have a couple more questions in the chat here. So one from Flavia. I'm wondering if you were conducting genetic research with the scats. How are you making analysis with it? And if you have any challenges to analyze and the findings you got so far? Thanks, from Flavia.
Yes, yeah, that is challenges exist here, that we have no storage facilities here, but that we collect the samples and we immediately send it to the California for the laboratory analysis. And in Pakistan, there is no such storage and there is no facility. So that time we collect the samples and immediately we transport the samples to the laboratory. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you. Another question from the chat. How many predator-proof corrals have you been able to build, and are there plans to expand them in the region? And then what are the challenges for that expansion?
Yes, we have built more than 70 corals. And this year we plan to build 3 more corals. And next year, yes, we are also planning to build 3 more corals. And it depends on need of the herders and the need of the community and funding opportunity, that we have funding restriction, then we are not able to construct the predator coral. Yes.
Great, thank you, Raza. Another question from the chat. Generally, how many village households can keep livestock in one average size corral?
Yeah, it's depends. Yes, 60 to 70 household can save their livestock in corrals. 150 to 200 livestock, small livestock can save it in one corral. That capacity is, the size of the corral is 50 by 20.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Another question from Charlene. With 32% of the students stating humans are the biggest threat to wildlife, have they been able to identify what the other 68% non-human threats are? Do they make the connection of habitat loss, poaching, and other human-caused threats?
Yes, we have not conducted such a survey, but yes, the students are not well aware that time. Yes, that they know the threat, the major threat to the snow leopard, and maybe they hesitate to show that the community are the big threat to the snow leopard, maybe. And yes. Yes, we in recent survey we are analyzing the results. Hopefully, other threats we can find in this survey. Yes.
Fantastic. And another question here. If possible, I'm also wondering about the stakeholders involved. How does BWCDO work with different groups like government, NGOs, businesses, and local communities to support conservation? And what kind of policies or partnerships have helped or have made things harder along the way?
Yeah, we have MOU with Central National Karakoram Park, and during the construction of the Karakoram, yes, we signed the agreement between the community and with the wildlife department that make sure the timely completion of the corrals, and government wildlife department such as range forest officer and wildlife DFO, district wildlife officer, sign on their documents, and they make sure that the corrals are built in time and the respective area. Yes.
Great, thank you. Question from Bilal. Where do you see BWCDO in the next 10 years in the conservation sector?
Yes, we already mentioned that we are more and more working for the on the young generations, and we are preparing young generation for the future. And this is not not for small for the short period, but it is for the long period. We need to work on them to change the behavior of the young generation and attitude of the young generation. And obviously, when they become bigger, then the the activity and the whole community on their hand, and they take part their role in conservation. Yes.
Fantastic. Yes, the children are the key to the future. Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
So we have another question. This is, thank you for the answers, Raza. Do you guys need volunteers by chance? And this is from Zafir.
Yes, we are already hiring the interns with our Baltistan University, and this year we plan to hire 3 more interns to engage with us, and they learn, they collaborate, and they join us in field activities and camera tripping surveys, and yes, and we'll be happy to hiring more and more in our internship program. Yes.
Fantastic. Raza, is it okay if I put your email contact in the chat for anyone to reach out to you?
Yes.
Fantastic. I'll add that now. So if there's any last minute questions, or if you want to reach out to Raza about volunteer opportunities, that is in the chat. Another question here. The question was, you had mentioned that the herders are mentally happy with the livestock insurance program being set up as a security. Was this a noticeable issue previously, as far as the mental health of the herders?
Yes, we don't notice such type of, but the herders answer that they feel psychological disturbance due to lack of the not well slept, and they were worried about their livestock, and they not comfortably feel comfortable at pasture sites, and these are yes.
Great, thanks, Raza. And then in regards to volunteering, how can people apply for volunteering opportunities?
Yes, you can contact us. That I'll share my our organization email address and share your expertise. Yes.
Wonderful, thanks for that. Another question in the chat. Have there been any shifts in local perceptions of snow leopards since BWCDO began its work in 1999?
Yes. Especially young generation, they are showing positive attitudes toward the snow leopards. And they recently, yes, I want to mention here that project recently 4 snow leopards sighted at a time, and that that is the amazing to the community. That whole community sighted the snow leopards, and they yes feel proud that such type of rare species found in their area. And the young generation, all aged peoples, young generation, small kids, all observes the snow leopard sighting in that area, and they feel proud, and they highlighted the sighting to media, international media, and national media. Yes.
Yes, that video was incredible. Fantastic. One more question here from Bilal. Did you see any
Yes.
markhor in your area?
Yes.
And what is the
Yeah.
perception?
Yes, every day we get chance to spot the markhor, and basically this species already found in our one project area, that is Koyo SKB areas. That is Skardu markhor here. Yes,
Fantastic.
it's a game animal. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you, Raza. So if there are any more questions for Raza, I'm sure he would be happy to field those questions over email. I have added his email to the chat, and I'll add it again one more time for those of you who did not catch that. But again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. It's lovely to see so many people joining this amazing webinar, and thanks again to Raza and Snow Leopard Network for hosting us.
Thank you, Kelly and Snow Leopard Network, especially Rakhi and you, that you both facilitate and just give me chance to present the BWCDO accomplishment and our field experience to the rest of the network. And thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Kelly. Thank you, Raza.
Thank you, Rakhi.
Bye.